Welcome, dear soul. You are listening to Whispers from the Eternal, sacred transmissions meant not only for the mind alone, but for the hidden heart that remembers, even now, the one from whom it was never truly apart. I am Acharya Shunya, and it is my joy to walk beside you for a while, as together we remember the vast, shining reality that lives within and beyond all things. One divinity with many beloved facets and faces. Brahman, the endless formless light, the divine consciousness, Sat Chit Ananda, that simply is. Ishvara, the compassionate, all-pervading presence, cosmic intelligence that takes any form to guide the yearning soul. Shakti, the Divine Mother, the Supreme Goddess, the very essence of Ishvara, Divine Feminine birthing and sustaining the world and its beings, and what many across the ages have lovingly called God, love without end. These whispers are not merely teachings. They are invitations from my soul to yours to remember that your heart has always known the way home. You are not separate. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. May each word awaken the silent knowing already alive within you. Let us begin. Beyond the world, only the beloved remains. Episode 2. There is a presence, subtle, vast, all-pervading. Your eyes cannot grasp it. Your mind cannot bind it. And yet it is closer to you than your own breath. This presence, this Shakti, this Ishvara, this is the self of all things. It appears as all things, and yet it is limited by none. It transcends them. The Vedic sages teach that of all the illusions that bind the embodied soul, the most difficult to overcome is not merely the love of pleasure or even the snare of ambition or attachments of the heart, and we do have so many of them. But the first and deepest illusion of them all, the belief that this world exists independently of the divine. Let me tell you this, that as long as the mind clings to the idea that the world is exactly as it appears, solid, permanent, fulfilling our desires as long as we are motivated to go after them, the soul shall remain entangled. It's a trap. Pleasures call, achievements tempt, relationships bind, longings multiply, and yet something in you knows what I'm about to tell you. Nothing here truly lasts. The joy fades, the applause grows silent, the bodies wither, the towers fall. What then is real? What endures? It is only through the grace of the Divine Mother, through the sacred teachings of the Shastra, books filled with light, such as the Bhagavad Gita, through the luminous guidance of the Guru, the true kind, not the ones who are merely parading in robes, but the ones that are annihilating the darkness in our hearts. And through the silent inquiry within your own being, that the greater truth of what endures begins to dawn. And the Guru shows us the way. Akhanda mandalakaram vyaptam yena characharam tad padam darshitam yena tasmai Shri Guruve namaha. We salute to that Guru who shows us that which pervades the entire universe, moving and unmoving in the form of the indivisible whole. It is the Guru for each one of us who lifts the veil. It is the Guru, when we are lucky to find one, who reveals that behind the scattered appearances, there is only one seamless reality, one light, one unbroken wholeness, one divinity. Therefore, perishable as it may be, frightening as it may be, impermanent as it may be, this world is not to be abandoned. It is not to be hated, nor must it be feared. Rather, it must be understood. This world is the sacred expression of the divine behind every form, every name, beneath every rise and fall, happiness and sorrow. There is only one reality. Brahman, Ishvara, Ma, the Mother God, the one appearing as the many. And so the blessed Lord Krishna sings to Arjuna, his student, Vasudevah sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. Rare indeed is the great soul who sees that all of this, all that moves and all that does not, is nothing but Vasudeva, under the name of that one divine himself. When this vision dawns, then our life itself becomes divine. Every breath becomes a prayer, every sight, every sound, every touch becomes a whisper from the eternal. And so, as the great master Adi Shankaracharya reminds us, Brahma Satyam Jaganmithya, Jivo Brahmeva Naparaha. Brahman alone is real. This world is an appearance, and the soul is none other than Brahman itself. With such a vision givers, life becomes luminous. The dance of the world no longer deceives but reveals. The forms no longer bind but release. You live not apart from the world but within it as a lover who sees only the beloved's face in every direction. This is the deepest embrace of the divine, shimmering behind all appearances. Join me. As the river flows, the seasons change, the world dances its fleeting dance. Through it all, somehow, I remain anchored, not in illusion, but in the real, in Ishvara, in Shakti, in the God that was, is, and will always be. This is the beginning of true freedom, I tell you. This is the first soft step on the sacred way back home. I pray. May the Mother remove the veils from your eyes too. May Ishvara steady your heart in what does not perish. And yet in this fleeting world, may you see the timeless face of the Beloved. Let me share an ancient prayer that lights both our inner and outer worlds. I grew up singing it because my grandfather Baba would sing it in the mornings. अंतर ज्योति बाहिर ज्योति प्रत्यक ज्योति परत्परः ज्योति ज्योति सर्वं ज्योति आत्मा ज्योति शिवोऽस्म्यहम्. The light within, which is Jyoti, the light without, which is Jyoti, the light that shines through all beings beyond all beyonds, the supreme light, the light of lights. That light am I. I am Shiva. Indeed, all this is divine, all that is divine, and I am divine. I am Shiva. And so, dear listener, once we glimpse the truth, the mirage of the world begins to fade. And it is only then that our life becomes a conscious offering. Through Bhakti Yoga, we pour our heart into the Beloved. Through Karma Yoga, we purify our actions into sacred service of the Beloved. Through Upasana Yoga, we worship the unseen Beloved with the unwavering attention of our heart in the here and now. And through Jnana Yoga, we inquire, discern, and abide in our true self, enjoying unalloyed union with the Beloved. As an Acharya who brings forth these deep yoga teachings, yoga not just as asanas, yoga not just as physical exercise, but the yoga of love, the yoga of remembrance, the yoga of soul's quiet knowing. Then I tell my students, submit to these paths of yoga not out of duty, but as if you are returning into the heart of the eternal. This is the sacred life, because only that is real. That divine is worth living for, knowing and recognizing our oneness with it. This is the only life worthy of the soul you are. Until next time, this is Acharya Shunya.